Good day, people. Matt Brown, Blind Sensei. We are on the last meridian. Well, it's the last organ of the meridians, which is the large intestine meridian. Right, so get lined up. Right, we are on Monday, the 3rd of August, 2026. Um, right, and so the large intestine is paired up with the lung. There is other things that I'm going to be saying in other videos, but I'm just in the process of not converting the files, but making them easy to access for myself. So I'll be able to come in here, open them up, close them, and go through more stuff. If I just opened it up, it take me ages to go through it and close it down and find something else. But yeah, I'm in the process of moving. There's 14 altogether, and for the rest of this week, I'll be doing 2 more videos, which are called the conceptor vessel, which is from sort of the chin underneath the lip down and then to the groin, and governing vessel, which is from the top lip just underneath the septum, or it's in the mouth, but you go up and over, and it goes between the anus and the for man it's testicles, vulva for a woman. Right, so we have the large intestine points. There's 20 in the meridian on the line. I'll run through where it is in a minute. And right, so we've done. It's paired with a lung. Excuse me, my sinus. My sinus. So it's paired with a lung. It is the time for the large intestine is between 5 and 7 in the morning. So probably when you're waking up, that's the best time to go to the toilet, sort of thing. And it's the next one would be for eating between 7 and 9. So, but any time from then, digestion time, because obviously it takes a bit of time for it to digest. Uh, right, so we've got points 20 paired with a lung meridian. Which one? Where do we go with these? Uh, yeah, time between 5 and 7. Right, just the points where they start. So, large intestine meridian starts on the index finger, on the inner. I don't know if you want to call it inner. You've got your palm facing down. It's the one that's been nearest to your thumb, or if you can touch your thumb, that's the one that'd be there. You travel down a good point in this sort of line on the webbing of the hand is large intestine 4. It's one of the gate points. You've got one on both hands, and it's paired up with the feet of liver 3, which are just on the sort of same point as, if you had your hands like that, it'd be on the top part. Right, so it comes on the outside of the arm, the radial side. So it's the same side as the lung side, but that would be on the palm side. This is the back of the hand side. So as you come up, have your hands facing down if you're tracing. So you come to the centre part of your arm. I think it comes around the back, near the tricep, up the back of the arm, but it comes right round the shoulder, and then it comes up the spinal column to the neck, comes up the neck, underneath the ear, it crosses over the face, over the top lip, and it's the only one that goes over bilateral points. So it's the only one that crosses over. It's on the cheek. If you think about your cheek, where your nostril is, just do 2 fingers and press into that bit there, and that's the point that you can open your sinuses with. You press into it and pull your cheek out to the side, and then you hold the same sort of nostril and pull that open, so it's opening it up, and you do some breathing. So that's one point you can do. We did a sinus flush the other week, so that's the points, and that's already relieving sort of not headaches, but it's sort of relieving that sinus pain just when I breathe in, then I'm like, oh, I couldn't breathe properly. Right, so we've got all them issues, and it's paired with a lung, so any digestional problems can stop you breathing. So diaphragmatic breathing from the solar plexus, which is here. For breathing, you'll point out just between the chest, breasts, whatever, nipples, go diagonally down, and you'll feel that there. I can push mine in. It's a solar plexus area of chakras and stuff like that. But you breathe and open that up and close. If you don't, you get digestional problems and not being able to go to the toilet and all that sort of trouble. But it can also come up into the chest and cause you discomfort, so you won't be able to breathe. So they're both paired together, and you get symptoms that correlate with each other. There's going to be loads more videos coming on the meridians, like helpful. They call them. It's like a friendship thing of what is going to be beneficial as a friend to your body. So it could be just eating or drinking something, and you think, oh yeah, this is nice, but it's actually not very good for the body, for the Chinese system. So to help with the health, you what you yeah, for the health, you'd go to, I think it's the top part, and then you not press, but you follow that line. So if you need a map, so it goes from the cheek across the top lip, across the other side, down the neck, across the shoulder, and drops back down the spinal column, round the I can't think what it's called again, but you go around the shoulder blade. You go around the shoulder blade, and it comes down the back of the arm, comes to the sort of the crease of when you crease your arm, comes to there. You've got your palm facing down. Use the radial bone and just follow that down, and then you'll find it goes all the way to the end of the finger, which that's where the point is. I mean, for some people, I know it's probably for like, not just for diabetes, but you can prick a finger. You might get temperatures that you hit with a needle. Well, you might have a temperature, but you hit a certain finger or toe with a needle, and it drains out that system, and you can, it might be just a blockage of chi, of energy. A lot of people always think, oh, well, load rubbish, but if you can clear it. So, yeah, if you go backwards on the meridian, so cheek all the way down to the finger, that sort of, I call it a disruption, because you're clearing all the area, because the chi's not going to be there. You've cleared it. Imagine you're having a hoover, you've hoovered it all. But then when you go back up, you're creating that energy to come back into alignment. You know what I mean? So you come up back of the arm, over the shoulder, up the spinal column, up the shoulder blade, and then come up the neck, underneath the ear, across. You've got a point right underneath the nose, and then you've got one across right on the other side of the cheek, which is called bilateral. So you're going bilaterally over the line, crossing. I call it crossing swords. So it's the only one in the meridian, and obviously I've done everything through a time period of what should be done from. It's a 12-hour period, because you got 2 hours every time. So yeah, like, subscribe, share, and comment. If you need to comment, please comment and just start reacting with me. And if anybody needs to message me and stuff like that, we can have a conversation. We can sort things out. If people send me things and what have you to make it better for myself and others, I'm putting content out there. I've got 5 pages of meridians. So locations, every single location, the usage of every location, and the points, because they will do something similar, but they all can do something different. They work with other things as well. Uh, you've got a complete system of the page of for the complete system. The time, obviously, I'll tell you the time. Uh, there is points, locations, usages, complete system and time. Right, yeah. So you've got an element as well. You've got 6 elements: fire, wood, metal, water, air, and there should be one more. So fire, metal, wood, air. I can't think of. There is 2 more, and I'll do a video. I'm going to do a video, but I'll tell you because for this one, what we're doing today, I'll do it on this one actually. The large intestine is a metal meridian. So these 2 fingers, like when you're grabbing something, pinching something, think of metal. Charge the metal. When we're standing Tai Chi, the metal will go through the index fingers and then back to the thumbs, or thumbs to the index fingers, but you've got to hold the pints. So that's how I look at it. Oh, that's how I term it. So that is metal. But there's obviously water, fire, air, wood. There should be one more, but I haven't. Earth. So yeah, we've got certain. There's some people that say there's 6, and some I say there's. They say that the fire can be light, but I have light as well. For certain aspects of energy work. So if no lights, third eye. If the light's on, or if the light's not on, there's nobody home apparently. So, right, like I say, if you don't mind getting stuff out there on YouTube, if you don't mind subscribing, that's great. I am getting subscribers on there. I was checking it. I'm thinking, but I think it's because I updated it and not looked at certain aspects properly. So yeah, it was going up, and thank you for the people or the person that helped me yesterday with the TikTok. I'm going to try and do these what they've said. I'm not sure if it's going to work for me, but I'm giving it a go when I do the videos. And thank you to the person today that's helped me with education with the computer. So it's just that it's having right connections, and I thought I had loads of good connections, but nah, they're just users and abusers. So, right, no worries, guys. Right, for blind people, I'm putting my heels together, hands at the side of the legs, and I'm bowing. So, thank you very much, guys. This is the last organ meridian, and then we've got 2 more to do. So, Tuesday and Wednesday, it will be whichever way they go, concept vessel, governing vessel. So, they're the next 2 videos to come, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm going to be doing another proceed, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to go through some things. I don't know. I'm going to put them on the floor so I'm not having to travel around and bang into things and stuff like that. So I will use the stuff that I'm going to be doing, and it correlates with this stuff. Why I'm doing the pathways of the meridians. and then I'm just going to carry on with Meridians for eight. I probably can carry on for ages, and I'll just see how it goes, because the pages are massive on some cases, and you know, some points I've got, like the bladder points 67. If I did a video or a little video on each one of them and just go through as much as I can and do as many videos as I can, just to let you know what the points are, because you get some points that are that correlate. You might get 10 in a row, but they all have similar properties. They don't have anything different. Some points might not be accessible, but you know, that's for needling. Uh, Acupressure, you know, you can just press them in. Yeah, I would imagine if I did the needling, I'd be quite good, because of the knowledge that I've got of what it is and how to do things, and you can read blood pressure just on the wrists. You've got certain areas of the wrist, but you use three fingers in three different areas, but you can tell all your organs what they're doing just by pressing one in and keeping the other two touching, and it does a different pulse. So people just think, oh, I've got one pulse and that's from the heart, and it's wrong. So we'll crack on and we'll keep going. But like I say, we're nearly done on this system of, this is the pathway that the Meridians run. Hopefully everybody's enjoying it. Seems to be, because I keep getting more followers and more likes and that on TikTok. And you know, if you do need any help with anything, manual, good with my hands. Uh, but I started also as a chef when I left school and stuff. But I was also cooking beforehand. So, right, thank you very much, guys. Much appreciated for everybody that's been helping over the last couple of days. Obviously the weekend. But yeah, enjoy the weather and look after everybody and yourselves. Take care, guys.